Good morning. Well, it isn't a good morning. I think we've got gale force winds, pouring rain. They're just beginning to peter out. Everything looks beaten down and puddly. But I'm back in Malaysia, having travelled widely around Thailand and having a lovely break. And here I am in the outfit I promised you weeks ago. This was a small skirt that I bought because I just fell madly in love with the material, and it was tiny, but I put a whole new top on it so that I could wear it right down to the floor. Beautiful sort of 50s style fabric, 50s style full skirt, and I'm very, very pleased with it. I put it with this big, baggy, loose dress. I had thought about putting some ribbon up the back and doing a crisscross bit of corseting on it to pull it in. But in the end, I actually decided sometimes things are just much more elegant when they're big and baggy. One could pull up a side, show more of the skirt. And then I just put it with this Indian scarf, which I've shown you before, because it then picks out this gorgeous mustardy yellow and brings it up to the top. I put on some thrifted jewellery from England. I always said this one reminded me of a bumblebee in flight, or a bee in flight. And I just put something just to bring the line down as well. Little purple drops, just as it is. I did bling up the makeup somewhat just because I was having fun this morning. When I was in Korea, the use of the sort of oranges and golds and browns with the sort of sunset colours around the eyes sort of inspired me a bit, but I couldn't leave my purples. So I have added the purples and the sunset colours. I brought in a little bit of extras gold to bring out the mustard, and lots of sparkle. Most people wouldn't wear this as a daytime look, but I'm not most people. So this is outfit number one. This was a 5 ringgit skirt that was on the sale rack. It was so tiny that literally I don't think anybody would have done anything with it. But because I was willing to chop it up and remake it, that was fine. And the dress was 15 ringgit, I believe. Yeah, 15. And it's nice. It's linen. It's a super duper colour. I will put the label up as well. Nice big pockets, and that's outfit number 5 from the time before, from back before I went away, and outfit number 1 from today. Are you ready for number 2? Okay, here we go. I'm feeling that this is giving me a little bit of a Bridgerton vibe, but instead of going with the sparkles and lots of glittery stuff, I put on something a little bit more natural, something a little bit more boho, so it would have more of a sort of beach vibe, sitting on the edge of the beach, having a little cocktail in a bar, watching the sun go down. Perfect outfit. It's a little button over crossover, so you button it on the inside and then it buttons on the outside. It's a lovely thin lawn cotton, so you couldn't wear bright colour undies underneath it. I, as usual, have put a skirt on underneath. In the white stripes. This was the Children's Society one I picked up in a thrift shop in England, which cost me £6. The dress, Jalan Jalan Japan, 15 ringgit. I left the cuffs unbuttoned to give it a bit more of a sort of relaxed feel, and I just put on these lovely, well, I think I found these in Bali actually, Balinese handmade mother of pearl jewellery. Unfortunately, my microphone doesn't do it any justice. I did have this idea that I saw on Pinterest and I thought would be fantastic, where I put these white embroidered butterflies all up around the neck. And I even went as far as buying the butterflies, and I got them and I pinned them all on, and it was just too much. I'm a lot and it was even more. So we didn't go that way. This is what we've come up with. I'm liking it. I don't wear white very often, But when you do, you want something feminine. I mean, white is that sort of vibe, isn't it? It's sort of feminine, it's cool, it's nice. So here we go. So these shoes were Jalan Jalan Japan. Now they've got a blue mark on each one, but I'm going to have a go at bleaching them out or trying them with toothpaste to see if I can get rid of it. Crystal heels, good condition. Whilst I was away, my sandals fell to pieces. The torrential rain and the very, very humid heat is not kind to shoes. The glue doesn't last. They come apart. It's no point gluing them back together because the glue just won't survive in these temperatures. So I saw these, don't often see large sizes in Jalan Jalan Japan, and I just thought, yes, these were good to go. So there we go, 40 ringgit, and I like them. So that was number 2. Are we ready for number 3? So, number 3. Now, I work with children and art, and I found this top on the sale rack. And it immediately spoke to me. It had my name written on it. Well, it actually didn't. It's called a label called Scholar. And I found this and I just, well, this is perfect. You know, I can be wearing this for teaching in. I can get paint on it and it probably won't even show. It's cats drawn by children. Well, I think there's a dog there as well. Yeah. No, there's horses and cats. Purple cats, even better. So yes, I was really chuffed with that. So 5 ringgit on the sale rack. Now, originally it did tuck up blouson and I undid it because I don't like blouson very much. It's not flattering on me and the longer length is better for me. Now, I'm going to take off my jacket and show you the back because the back's quite interesting. It'll also explain why I chose to put it with the spotty skirt that I showed you before with my spotty outfit. So the back is open with black spots behind, and so I put the black spot skirt and I think it works really, really well. So this is a happy teacher outfit and I'm quite pleased with it. And for 5 ringgit, you couldn't go wrong. So there we go. Outfit number 3. Very happy me. I put it with some handmade jewellery by me, using lots of spots and dots and black and white to pick up the spots and dots. The skirt was from Banduro, which probably meant it cost about 12 ringgit. But as it's a very, very versatile, being that I love black and white spots, so it gets used with several different outfits. So that's a win-win. So I love this. I hope you like it. I think it's very different. Cool. It's cool and fun and it's funky. So, last twirl. Don't know if you can flash the back. And away we go. So, outfit number 4. Colour I dearly love, very difficult to match up, so I stopped even trying really. Originally, when I found this beautiful romantic lace panelled sage green skirt, I imagined doing something quite sort of fairy and very girly and flouncy and floaty. But then I thought, what if I put it with something really sort of architectural and modern and different looking? Thought maybe that would balance it out and be more me than just all flouncy. So I found this. I did actually do quite a lot of work on it. It's quite an unusual piece. The pockets are completely different lengths. I mean, this one goes right down to the bottom. It had a cuff that pulls it in around the bottom, which I removed, but I left in some of the pleats that pulled it at the front. The neckline, you can play with it, make it interesting, do it whichever way you like. And I put lots of vintage diamante jewellery with it, that were in sort of the muted, when the silver's tarnished and it's gone a bit muted. I think it works beautifully with this grey green, and there's enough green in this grey that it pulls out the skirt. And actually, I think this is quite a wearable, interesting item. So the skirt was 15 ringgit from Jalan Jalan Japan. The top, again, was a 5 ringgit one. I have done a lot of work on it though. The neckline was a lot higher and really, and like had pleats in it right up here. As I said, I took the cuff off the bottom. I took the lining out of it because it was just too much and too heavy. So I have worked on it quite a bit, but I think it was worth it because I think this is quite a modern, quite a fresh looking top the way it is now. And I love the odd pockets, but it works with the ultra feminine skirt because it's so androgynous and so modern. Am I wrong? Go on, tell me I'm wrong. But I like it. So there we go. Outfit number 4, a little bit different, giving a very subtle metallic greeny grey vibe. There we go. And so for my wild card, and it's another scholar. I think they were probably dresses. On a normal person they'd probably be a dress, but on me they're definitely not dresses. So this time it's got a donkey, I think, and a rabbit and mushrooms, and it's so cute it's ridiculous. Black stripes, grey background, put it with a grey skirt, nice straight one just to give it a good line, big chunky pockets, and just for fun I threw on a spotty cardigan. Now I'm going to take the cardigan off so that you can see the back as well. So this is actually really cute. Now my mother told me never to wear horizontal stripes if you're a big chunky lass, but you know, sometimes they actually work in your favour, and I think this is one of those ones that does. So this is wild card, 5 ringgit on the sale rail again. I think they must have been a consignment of clothes that came straight from the shop, because as you saw, I found the other one as well. I think they're wild and crazy and fantastic for a little art teacher, for a big art teacher. And I love them. I absolutely love them. I think they're so much fun. They make me smile when I look at them. I put on some really crazy jewellery, lots of bubbles and spots, and added in the turquoise as well, just to pick up the primary colour in it. And odd earrings. I just thought we'd have fun with it. I put it on with my glasses because I think it makes me look like the teacher. So, wild card. What do you think? It is fun. Come on, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. But would you wear it? That's the question. Okay. So that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed that. There's some quite fun pieces. And I'm already working on a whole lot more for the next one. I've been doing quite a bit of sewing, quite a bit of dyeing, and making a horrible mess. But then, you know, that's what makes me happy. So come back next week. I've already got all sorts of things lined up. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know what I'm like. Nothing it's not always the same. It really is a lot of very different things. And it was unusual this week that I had 2 things by the same label, but what a lucky find that was. So come back, see what I've been up to. I promise you'll like some of them, even if you don't like all of them. Come have some fun. Stay well in the meantime. Always get excited when it comes close to Halloween. Let's do some really fun projects together. See you soon.